name's Emma. I do all sorts of videos, do hauls, reviews, unboxings. So if that's your kind of thing, then please hit the subscribe button and join the family. We'd love to have you with us. And this is a review of some beauty boxes that I had in June. So I went a bit crazy in May. If you haven't seen May's subscription box reviews, then I'll link it in the description below. But I went crazy and I had a lot of boxes in May. So I did rein it in June. So there's only Glossy Box and Latest in Beauty for me to review this month. And I have used all of the products, so I can give you a review on everything that I received. So I'm going to start off with Glossy Box. And I'll be honest, I was a little bit underwhelmed with Glossy Box this month. So in May we got a contour palette from... who was that by? Can't remember now off the top of my head. But we got a contour palette in May's box, which I haven't used. I've put aside for a giveaway because contouring is just not my thing. And then in June's box, we got this sleek contouring and blush palette. So straight away, I was a bit like a contour palette in May and then another one in June. So this is slightly different because the one in May was completely just contour. And I knew I wouldn't use any of it. Whereas this one has got a blush and a highlight and then you contour. And I have used it. I even tried the contour. For me, the contour is just a bit cool. And I prefer, if I am going to do any sort of contour, which is very rare, I just use a bronzer. I just find that gives you a lot more warmth. And I do go for a more natural makeup look. So I prefer it to look warm and natural than a proper contour. The blush is okay. It's a bit shimmery. I'm not sure if you can see it there in the camera. It's not picking up, but it's got like a gold shimmer in it, which again is just too much shimmer for me. I like the highlighter, although it's not something that I'm going to use on a daily basis. I got a highlighter in Birchbox. It's in my May review, which I absolutely love, which is really, really subtle and is perfect for my everyday makeup. This is a highlighter that I will use maybe on a night out, and the blush as well, maybe on a night out, but it's just a bit too shimmery for me. And the fact that we got two contour palettes in a row, I think is really disappointing and really poorly planned by Glossy Box. Next, we got this. I've already lost the lid off it, which is brilliant because the lid hardly fitted at all. It is Meech Mia eyeshadow, and it's a little pencil and it's a gold colour, which I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow. And gold is not a colour that I would usually go for, but I have tried it. I've used it more like a liner and just sort of done a very nude, basic eyeshadow, and you just on the sort of line of the lid instead of an eyeliner to just give a bit of shimmer. It's okay. Not going to rave home about a gold pencil. It's all right. I don't think it is something that I would use all over my eye. It's quite gold, which just isn't for me. It doesn't really blend either, which I thought it would, being a pencil. It felt quite soft and I thought it would blend quite well, but doesn't really. If you try and blend it, it just sort of disappears. So again, not a brilliant product, not one for me either, really. And then we got the lip cream matte from Model Co. What shade is this? Peachy Nude, which is definitely my colour. I'm wearing it now. It's quite nice. It is matte, which I prefer something less matte for summer. I prefer something satin or a gloss, although gloss drives me mad sometimes and my hair gets stuck to it and stuff. But matte I much prefer for autumn winter time. But this is definitely my colour. It will definitely get used. It smells really nice. I don't know what it smells like, but whenever I put it on, I just think, oh God, this really smells nice for a lipstick. There's not much else to say about it, really. It's not a long wearing matte. You do have to reapply it. But it's nice enough. It's just basic lipstick, really. I don't love it. But it's pretty good. I mean, compared to the other contents in the box, it was a good one. Then we got the Husk Healthy Hair Deep Conditioner. It's a superfruit one. As you can see, it's open. I haven't used it all. I think I've had 2 uses out of this actually, and I think I've still got 1 use left in it. So the first time I used it, I wasn't overly impressed. I shampooed my hair and then I used this instead of my conditioner. I don't know whether I didn't leave it on long enough or whether it needs to be used on shampooed and conditioned hair to get a really good treatment, but I wasn't overly impressed first use. Second use was much better. I did feel like it had made my hair sort of silky and smooth. So yeah, and it's nice, and these are really affordable, the Husk hair masks, and to get 3 uses out of 1 sachet I thought was really good. Now I've got quite thick hair, it's not the shortest, but I do only sort of put it on the ends, mid-length to ends, where I feel like I need more treatment. But yeah, really loving my hair products at the moment. This was good and affordable, so something that if you haven't tried, might be a good one to try. I will try and link all the products down below as well. If I can find links to where you can purchase them and you're interested in trying any of them, I'll try and find links and put them in the description. This was the product that I got the box for, the Glossy Box June box. And it is the Avant Pro Collagen Primer. These things are not cheap. I can't remember off the top of my head how much the primer was worth, but in the January Glossy Box, we got the Avant Night Cream, which was worth £98. And it was a really nice night cream. It lasted for ages. Actually, I still think I've got a little bit of it on the go. It's really rich, really nice night cream. So when I saw they were bringing the Avant primer, I thought I'm definitely going to get that box just to try this. The box was worth it just for this. It is really liquidy. I don't know if you can see there, but compared to other primers that I've used, it's really thin. And that's not a bad thing at all. It seems to sink into the skin really easily. You don't get left with that sort of silicone feel on your skin. It does feel very quiet. It does feel really moisturising. Is it any better than a more budget primer that I've used? I would say possibly not. I don't think it did much to help blur any fine lines really or wrinkles. It felt really nice. It definitely made my makeup sit nicely on my face, but I'm looking for something that is going to help to blur out those lines and wrinkles. And I don't know whether it was any better than my normal primer. So I usually use the number 7 airbrush primer, which is definitely thicker, but I definitely feel like it does sort of fill in the lines a little bit and definitely helps to blur them anyway. So as nice as it is to try something like this, and as lovely a product as it is, and it will definitely all get used, it's not something that I'm gonna go out and repurchase. I didn't fall in love with it. I didn't think it was amazing, and even if I did, I'm not sure I would spend that amount of money on a primer. But yeah, that was definitely the best product in the Glossy Box that month. And a little bit of an underwhelming box. I wasn't overly impressed. And then when I saw July's sneak peek and a little look of what was in that box, again, massively underwhelmed. A lot of small products. I know it was meant to be like a holiday travel special for July, but I just wasn't impressed with the products at all. One of the products was a face mask, and I am an absolute face mask junkie, but it was just a Boots own brand face mask, which really accessible to everyone. I think most people have got a Boots store near them. Being an own brand Boots product, it's going to be super affordable, and that's just not what I'm buying a beauty box for. I'm buying it to try brands that I've never tried before, to try products that are maybe a little bit out of my price range, or at least mid-range. So that was a little bit disappointing. So let me know if you got July's Glossy Box and whether you were impressed, whether you liked the products. Am I being overcritical? I am quite a hard lady to please, especially with beauty subscription boxes. I like to think I'm getting my money's worth. Now, obviously, you always do, because what's Glossy Box? £10 a month, plus your postage, and you definitely get your money's worth of products. You get more than your £10 worth in products, but I really like to get a good bargain. So, like with the June box with the Avant primer, you got a decent value box for your book. But yeah, not massively impressed with June's Glossy Box. Not massively impressed with July's, which is why I didn't buy it. So I'll move on now to my latest in beauty box, and there is an item which I haven't got to show you because I can't find it, and I'm absolutely gutted that I can't find it. And it is my Lipstick Queen lipstick. It's one of their nude ones. It is such a nice lipstick. I would pick that over the Model Co lipstick any day of the week. I have worn it loads, which is why I can't find it. I don't know whether it's in one of my handbags or whether I've left it at work or what I've done with it, but I've been wearing it a lot since I got the box, and it is really, really nice. It goes on really nice. It lasts really well considering it's not a long lasting lipstick. It's just a normal sort of lipstick. The texture is beautiful. Such a nice lipstick, and I'll definitely be looking out to maybe treat myself to another Lipstick Queen lipstick in the future, because it was really, really nice. And honestly, not a brand that I'd heard of or used before. I don't know why, because I'm absolutely obsessed with lipsticks. I love lipsticks, but it definitely isn't one that I've tried before or really heard of before. And yeah, I would recommend highly. Really, really nice lipstick. Next up, I had a face mask, which I've used. This is just the empty packet. It is the Biocell anti-aging face mask, which was nice. Yeah, it was just a normal sheet mask put on for 20 minutes. What does it say? Intensive anti-aging face mask gives the skin a younger look. Yeah, it was just meant to restore your moisture, stimulate the production of collagen, and leave your skin glowing and bright. And it definitely made my skin feel really nice. I love a sheet mask. Do them on the regular, and always try and get one in my latest in beauty box, because I have some great ones to try. I hadn't tried any Biocell ones before. It was nice enough. Whether I'd repurchase it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much they are, but it was a nice enough face mask. That was a good one. I always like getting a face mask because I know I'm going to use them. Next up, I got these, which just really intrigued me. They are blotting papers, which I hadn't seen for absolutely years. I used to use them when I was a teenager. I'm sure I had some from the Body Shop, and I'm positive I had some. I think the Body Shop ones were just blotting paper. These ones have got powder on them, and I used to have some powder ones as well. I think they might have just been from Boots. I used to love these when I was a teenager, and I had slightly oilier skin. I don't really suffer with oily skin, but obviously it's summer and it's hot, so I thought these would be a really good idea. It does tell you in the back how to use them, and you basically just rip off one sheet, and it's got powder on one side, and then it just says you can use one sheet for your entire face, which is good because there's 50 sheets in here, I think, so that would last you quite a while. And then it just says press and sweep and then buff. I did find when I used it that the powder did stick in quite weird places, so you did have to buff, whereas before, I remember with the ones that I used as a teenager, I don't remember having to like buff it out. But it definitely helped. It definitely did absorb some grease and mattify my face a little bit. And I think if you're looking for something compact and quick and easy to use, this is a great idea. Whether you can get them from any other brands, I'm not sure how much these retail at, but I just haven't seen them for ages. So it was a bit of a walk down memory lane for me, having used blotting papers in my teens. So yeah, I liked them. I'll definitely use them. Whether I'd use it rather than just carry around a powder compact, I'm not sure, but I just liked the idea of trying it again and seeing what it was like. So yeah, the Make Couture Fair Glow Flawless To Go foundation papers. Great if you're on a night out, I suppose. A lot more compact than taking a powder out with you. And if you drop them, it's not going to smash. I couldn't tell you the amount of times I've dropped my powder compacts and just smashed them all over the floor. So yeah, that wasn't a bad one. Not a bad buy. Then I got the Phil Smith Be Gorgeous Cocalicious Dry Shampoo. Cannot go wrong with dry shampoo, really. I do have my favourites. Everyone's original classic Batiste. Best dry shampoo there is. They do great scents. Love them. Also really like the Soap and Glory one that I got in my Christmas box. That's really, really nice as well. Tried this one. It's really good as well. It smells really nice. You do get that coconut tropical scent with it. It sort of did the job. I'm not a great user of dry shampoo. I always have it knocking around because you never know when you're going to need it. But if I do think that my hair is going to need a wash and I haven't got time, or I think in the morning it might not look as good as I want, I would use dry shampoo on an evening before I go to bed, because I cannot stand the idea of using it in the morning and having that grey white look which you sometimes get. So this worked for me. I didn't really get any white residue, but then I didn't overuse it. I think sometimes you just spray too much and get that white residue. It was nice. I mean, it's a dry shampoo. Would I swap out my Batiste or my Soap and Glory one for this? Probably not. But if I'm going to be able to pick one up for pretty much free in my beauty box, then I will do. It was okay and it'll get used. Then last up, I got this product from Bay Skincare, I think, Peptide Skin Booster, which was worth something crazy. Again, like the Avant primer in the glossy box, this was like a really expensive product in the latest in beauty box. I think it was something ridiculous, like £111, which I would never ever pay. But I have been using it. I'm not sure if you can see, but I have been using it. I've got a little bit down in the bottle, just on an evening. It's like I say, skin booster with hyaluronic acid, and it doesn't really tell you what it's meant to be doing. I'm presuming just boosting your natural enzymes and things and helping your other skincare sink in and do their job. I'm not sure. It does make my skin feel really, really nice. I am getting more into serums and boosters and things like that to try and encourage all the natural collagen and things to reboot and just to help the products that I'm putting on my skin to sink in and do their job. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am not a skin expert, but I am getting more into using serums. This I thought was really, really nice. I will never ever repurchase because I haven't got that sort of crazy money to spend on skincare. But then that's why I like getting these things in beauty boxes. So yeah, really nice product. Really glad I got it because it was one of those on latest in beauty that just sells out super, super quick. So I was happy to get that one in my box. And I think that's everything that I got in my June beauty boxes. My absolute favourite thing was easily the Lipstick Queen lipstick, which I've now lost. Don't know what I'm going to do. That was easily my favourite thing. And latest in beauty was my favourite box. I got a real mixture of products this month. Oh, I've missed one of my latest in beauty products. I've missed one. And it was probably the one that got the most comments when I unboxed my box. And it was this 80 Snail Extract face mask. And it's a sleep mask. And I know what you're thinking because I got quite a few comments going, oh, there's no way I would put Snail Extract on my skin. But I ordered this and then remembered that I'd got a Snail Extract sheet mask in my little sheet mask collection box, which I've had for ages. So I got that out and tried it before this came. And honestly, my skin felt firmer and smoother. And I was thinking, surely not. Is Snail Extract the magic ingredient that my skincare has been missing? If you don't like slimy things, this probably isn't going to be for you because, as you can probably see, just from taking the lid off, it is really quite slimy. But you get this little spatula to help you apply it. But it is quite slimy when you put it on. But you don't need very much at all. I've used this a couple of times and there's not much missing out of there at all. This is going to last ages. You literally put a little scoop on your spatula and you put it on in upward motions and then you massage it in and then you go to sleep. And then in the morning I just do a normal cleanse and moisturise. And I've honestly, I can tell the difference when I've used it. My skin does feel firmer and smoother. And I think if I used it on a more regular basis, I would maybe see some actual long-term effects. But I've only used it, I think, twice or 3 times. But maybe if I started using it once or twice a week, I would start seeing some actual long-term effects. But Snail Extract, I'm starting to think, is the miracle product that I've been missing out of my skincare routine. I'm seriously impressed with it. And as gross as you might all think it sounds, if it works, I'll put it on my face. Because that's how shallow I am. Anything that I think will keep me looking younger for longer, I'll do it if I can just put it on my face. So yeah, it just says that it penetrates deep into the skin, hydrates and improves elasticity and softness for a more youthful appearance, balance oil levels and help minimise pores. And I definitely do think that my skin felt smoother and it actually felt a bit firmer. So yeah, I was happy with that one. So that one, alongside the Lipstick Queen, were probably my favourites this month. So Latest in Beauty won that one by far, and it is my favourite beauty box at the moment. I'm definitely getting Latest in Beauty in July. I haven't ordered it yet, I'm just waiting. I think I need to wait another couple of days before I can put my order in, but I'm looking forward to it. It's hard because my subscription was started near the end of the month, so now I have to wait until the end, so I sometimes miss some good products at the beginning. So I'm hoping that I'll still get some good products for this month, but it's a harder one to pick for this month, I've found, than the others. And then we'll see what August has to offer and whether I sign up for that one. At the moment, I haven't got any plans for any beauty boxes in August, so I'll have to wait and see if any of them tempt me. If you've got any recommendations for beauty boxes that you think I should try, then please leave them in the comments below. Let me know what your favourite item was, or if you want any further information on any of them, or if you think there's something that I've missed and that I should try, then let me know in the comments below. I do love interacting with you guys down there, so please feel free to stop by and drop me a comment, and I would love to have a chat with you down there. So if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well, and I'll be back hopefully next month for some more product reviews for you, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks guys, bye.